ladies. I am here to talk to you today about creating a pricing guide. What we'll do today is just do a quick walkthrough of where you can find a really cheap pricing guide template, how you can edit the images to become yours, and how to create those pages of the guide into a PDF that you can email to your portrait clients and wedding clients. So the first thing I want to talk about is Squidue. Squidue is a $10 a month design, I guess, template website. You can download a million different things from here. You can also find discounts all the time for 50% off. So if you don't want to spend $10 a month, you can spend $5 a month. If you don't think you'll ever use Squidue again, just download everything that looks good to you, looks useful to you in a month, and then cancel it if you want to. But they have some great pricing guides in here. So what we'll do is we'll look at marketing tools, magazines, and here are lots of different guides. Don't be discouraged if you love the way one guide looks, but you don't do weddings, you do portraits. These images become yours and these words become yours. So this could turn into seniors if you wanted it to. If you loved this for weddings, of course, just take out 2017 if you want to. Put a picture of a bride and groom right here. And instead of saying senior portraits, brides, wedding clients, whatever you want it to be. I'm a fan of this one because it's so simple. So you can kind of look through and see what you're going to get in your download. Pricing guides give you the opportunity to really sell yourself and discuss your entire, expectation from start to finish of what the client can expect from you. You can talk about yourself. You can sell your prints and your products. You can talk about turnaround time. You can talk about what the session includes, how it's going to go, things like that. And then near the back, after your potential client has already fallen in love with you and justified whatever it's going to be, you can put your pricing. So here you'll download it. This will become a zip folder in your downloads folder, so you'll just extract that however you do on your computer, and it opens up in Photoshop. It also comes with instructions on how to kind of walk through, but I'll do the same with you. So each page in the guide becomes a separate tab in Photoshop. The text, you'll double click to make your own, blah, 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 blah. The images you will place over these picture masks right here. And you'll have instructions on this when you download from Squidue, but I'll go ahead and show you. To cover their stock images with your own image, File, Place Embedded, upload one of your own photos. And over here, I'm going to turn the eye off on the stock photo. Come on. There we go. Right click. Create clipping mask. That means that this image will only be present in the picture mask right here. So I'm just going to move it around. Obviously it's a horizontal image, so it's not going to work so well on here, but whatever, it's pretty. So just kind of play around and replace their pictures with your pictures. Use their text as a guide, and then obviously change it up to be your text. Here's the pricing page. Just make all of this your own. When you are done and all of your pages look good to you, you will click File, Automate, PDF Presentation, Add Open Files, and this will give you all of the tabs. You'll rearrange them. I always advise saving them by page number, just so that when you get to this step, you can see really, really easily how to number all of these. I'm just dragging them around basically until they are all in number order. From here, I'll click Save. I've already saved it as an example right here, but I'll just do example 2. Compression. Go down from maximum to high to make your file size a little bit smaller. Save PDF. This will take a minute or so I'll go ahead and show you what a final one will look like. So here's mine. Talks a lot about me. I put a table of contents in here. Basically just like selling myself, looking to establish a connection with whoever is reading it, winning them over with images, talking about what to expect from me, talking a little bit about planning, giving them a little bit of expectation about an engagement session, selling my albums, giving an album discount, pulling the hearts with emotions and crying, and a little bit more emotion and crying because I'm about to have to give them my pricing. Here it is. Starts at the highest and goes down to the bottom. This is an old guide, so these numbers aren't current, but you can see it anyway. Everything in my new guide is the same, but the pricing is different. So I've got my 3 collections, and I lay them out from the highest to the cheapest for the sole purpose of when a client looks at the lowest and it only gets higher, the brain kind of goes from a little bit disappointed to even more disappointed to even more disappointed. Whereas this way, when you do it from the highest to the lowest, they can have that initial sticker shock, and then they can say, oh, okay, it's getting better. Okay, this is doable, and they're feeling okay, as opposed to reading this and it's only getting worse, if that makes sense. I lay out the collection options. I've got a little a la carte section here, and then I just end saying, let me know if you want to talk. That's basically my bridal guide, and I send that to all my clients. And if you don't already have a bridal guide, not all of my clients, but all of my inquiries, if you don't have a bridal guide or a portrait guide, I definitely suggest that you make one, and you're not just sending your pricing over via, just regular text and an email. This costs you $5 on Squidoo, a couple hours of your time, and then boom, you've got a cohesive, beautifully branded, high-end looking pricing guide for yourself too. If you guys want to pop these pricing guides into the group to have extra eyes on it for grammatical errors or to just look over for anything you may have overlooked, feel free to post them. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. But I would love for all of us to definitely get started on working on some pricing guides and creating those nice presentations for our sessions and our weddings. All right, thanks guys.